about contribution points. I learned that contribution points are resources that you can use to invest on things. You get them from carrying out tasks, but rather than getting 1 point per task, you have to fill up this contribution XP bar on the top left hand side of your screen. Click on the main quest tab. You can see which quest gives you contribution XP as reward. This is a one-time thing per character, but if you have second is from doing quests that you can get from NPCs in town. Not all the NPCs, but a lot of the NPC quests give contribution XP. The third way is by turning in cooking dishes or alchemy reagents. For example, when I make beer for my workers, sometimes I also get dishes. So if you mouse over the dishes, you can see that they can be exchanged for contribution points at certain NPCs. Oh, and one last thing, these contribution points don't regenerate like energy does, but I learned that if I cancel my investments or return my rented items or sell my house, I get those contribution points back.
Today I'm going to be showing you guys one method I use for getting energy back without using energy potions or a bed. The cool thing about this method is it doesn't take long at all and there's absolutely no cooldown. To start off this method, you need to be in Heidel. You need to enter the Golden Toad Inn and talk to the cook. All you need to do is buy one high quality wine. You can buy more obviously. Once you buy this high quality wine, you want to talk to the innkeeper once again, and you want to serve the high quality wine. What this is going to do is it's going to give you 3 energy back. Energy potion. So what I suggest you do is check out the marketplace, go to potion and elixir, type in energy, and look for the extra large potions.
Your hard work. Well, then I got great news for you. In this short video, I'm gonna tell you how to best spend your energy points. First, I recommend that you get a house. Weird, you might think. But trust me on this, okay? Just trust me. Second, you need a bed. Good luck getting one. All you need to do now, milk sells like ice during the hot summer day and is always in high demand on the market. Milk is used for almost...
Hey YouTube, and Sendar here, doing a couple gathering videos, and I thought it would be a good idea to show a way to quickly. This one is actually free. Normally, you get 1 energy recovery every 3 minutes, but when you're sleeping in a bed, you get 3. I usually don't mess with this because weight is more important in a lot of the things I'm doing, so I usually go for the weight and skip that. But anyway, get a bed as soon as you can. It'll really help you with energy for gathering, and I will be doing the gathering videos. I just wanted to keep this one separate. Yeah.
and I'm wondering where I should invest.
You're here for either the flowers or tools, right?
Are you thinking of a dwarf?
What is a dwarf?
Let's start off by finding the NPC Carolyn. So you need to find the NPC Carolyn to get started with this whole series. Carolin. You can use the find NPC function and find her in Heidel. If you open up your mini map here, we have Heidel located right here. She is in the main building right here. Go ahead and talk to her, and if you don't have certain requirements on, you will not see this quest. The first requirement that you need on to see this quest is to press the O key on the keyboard and select the Life tab. You need to make sure that you have Life Quest showing, which is this icon right here, the little sickle. Or I guess that's rather a scythe. But anyway, after you've turned that on and you talk to her, you should now see a quest option. The location where you make your boxes, if you go ahead and click on the Imperial Cuisine tab, click on the Heavy Duty Packaging Cord, and the recipe that you're trying to make. So in this case, I'm going to make Guru boxes using Valencia meals. Hit the start button. I will now make these 10 at a time. So you'll see here in a second as I continue to babble into the microphone while I wait for it to pop.
This recent patch, we got the autofill to cooking, and I didn't see this really highlighted anywhere in the patch notes or the stream they did. So what this is, and it's a pretty good time saver, and it's something people have been asking for, in a triangle, and it'll bring up all the options that you just cooked with it. So if you want to do, if you've got the rare wheat in there that you're doing, and you just select it, and as long as you have it, it'll tell you. If you don't, it says an insufficient material thing, so you can kind of, like as you're cooking, to send your workers to your farms. And then after that, there's a way to select workers. So here, I'm going to go into the ring menu. I've already got it on there, but it's going to go down a little bit. You're going to see the farm like the garden right there. And I can make it on the left, and that my fertilizer on the right in terms of the D-pad. So the yellow icon means there's a worker on that farm, and the white one means there's no worker. So you hit, in this case, I think it's X on PlayStation, and it gives you a worker icon. You're going to want to use giants here, so that way they can stay on the farm pretty much all day long if you're using magic seeds. Good towns for these is Olvia is a great town. You can get some giants there, send them over. And then if you got giants out in like Duvenkroon or Keplan or maybe Terb if you don't use that town, or Shakatu, you can send them over as well. You just gotta feed them like once a day to keep them going forever, basically. And that's pretty much it as far as farming goes. I'm just replanting here really quick. And that's just basically it. You basically want to keep your workers in your farm, so that way all your crops.
Hey YouTube, and Sendar here. Today's a really quick video on how to get your free storage or transaction made. This is for everyone over level 52. Wanted to make sure everyone knows about this. The official event page does not say when it expires, so I would recommend doing it quickly. First, you just want to pull up your Black Spirit. You'll see the Black Spirit special event made. I'll leave this text here just in case anybody would be interested in it in the future. At this point, you just close your Black Spirit, reopen him, wrap up the quest. You'll notice here you get some contribution points, and then you have a choice between, which is pretty handy if you're out grinding or need to pick up some stuff in the middle of cooking or alchemy, etc. After you finish the quest, you just want to run to your closest residence. At this point, just pull up your inventory. You want to go over here to Pearl. You'll see the maid that you chose. Right click. And then at that point, it'll move into your place inventory. Then you just click the maid and place it anywhere in your house. It has a 20-minute cooldown, so after it appears here, you might have to wait 20 minutes. So as far as what the differences are between these maids, I'm just going to show you here. You can just click this maid icon. If you click storage, you can quickly access your local storage and just remove stuff, and it goes right to your inventory no matter where you are. And then you can send it right back. Each maid has a 20-minute cooldown, so that's one thing to keep an eye out for. That's why, you know, more maids is better. At least this will get you started though. And then of course the transaction maid, you can just buy anything on the marketplace, no matter where you are. Really handy, and these are great, and it's free. Happy holidays to everybody, and get this done because I have no idea when the expiration is. Click subscribe to get notifications of new videos.
If you have the senior butler Sebastian, maximum amount LT that you can move at once depend on your maximum mate. For example, if I have 11 mate for mate or butler storage, I can move 1100 LT at once. And also, if you have transaction mate or butler, because it's transaction mate or butler, you only can move 100 VT from your central market warehouse to your inventory. If you have the senior butler Sebastian, you can move item from your warehouse central market with maximum VT 100 times number transaction mate or butler that you have at once. But
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
First of all, to get into your residence on Black Desert, you're going to have to purchase a residence. To do so, you're going to have to open your map by pressing options, go on the world map, going to the town that you're in or the town that you want to set up your residence in. Click on 3-1 to get to 3-2, and then 3-2 to get to 3-3. Now, you're just going to go down to proceed to the next step to make purchase. Hit X, it's going to tell you how long it's going to take and how much contribution points is required to make it. And you're just going to press X. It's going to take you like 1 second to get the actual loading done. Then you're going to go back out, find wherever your house is. For this house, it's going to be right here on the corner. This is actually one of my preferred houses, to be honest. And that's pretty much it. When you go into the house, the door automatically closes, so you don't have to worry about closing it yourself. Once you're in your house, you have a few options change. The directional pad, and it opens the place mode for the furniture. Now these things over here that have P on them, it's going to let you place it, so you can see what it looks like. But once you press install, and then you go out, like if you go to purchase all, it's going to ask you if you want to buy the furniture. If you have enough pearls, it will take it from your pearl count. I mean, if you do have pearls, please remember that it will take it directly from your pearl count, and so be careful with that. Otherwise, if you have, say, your cooking utensils and you want to set it up, you can go over the item, press X to highlight it, it will pull it out of the inventory.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
about 120 depending which crops you're growing and if you can harvest 5 times. So I set the prices to 4 times and I currently have my farms on a mix of peppers, onions, and hot peppers for the balanced meals to support the cooking boxes. But you can also just farm for profit, which I think a lot of people kind of oversee or don't really look at. So here there's a nice spreadsheet and you can see my recent sales from this morning that I listed up the other day. That's maybe 2 days worth of farming and some backlog.
Take a look at trading. Trading is a pretty good way to make money in a very relaxed way. Perfect for when you don't feel like actively playing. First thing you will need is a wagon. It is possible to trade without it, but for other than training strength, there is no real reason to do it. It is just too slow to make any money. You can buy a wagon from a stable keeper, interact with it and select shop. There are some choices, but I would recommend going with the most expensive one, the farm wagon. You could also build one in a wagon workshop in a city, or you could just buy one from the marketplace. They come with generic horses from the start. You can equip it with your own horses if you want to train them or get more speed. You can also upgrade the wagon with parts that you equip on it, like speed and weight limit. You can buy parts from the marketplace or build them on your own with a wagon part workshop in a city. To start trading, you need to buy some trade goods. Go to the trade manager and pick trade. Here you will have a choice of different goods. The better goods require a higher level in trading to buy. More expensive items means a better chance for good profits. By the item names, there is a curve showing the current price of the item. You want to go for one low in the blue. To know where to sell them to, click the market price button. This will cost 1 energy. Now look for a place where they pay more for it than what you bought it for. You need to find a place where you have connected the nodes to from where you are. If the nodes aren't connected, you will only get 30% of the item value when you sell it. For more information on nodes, click the box in the bottom left corner from my guide. Try to look for something as far away as possible. The further away the place you sell to, the more you will get paid. Here I am looking at the price for Valiant Crystal Glass, as I have...
One for the
money ain't got to come in for your head. 몰라 머리카락 빨리 숨어 better duck before they find you dead. 기회는 한번 되지 마 버벅 spill that red like Johnny Walker. 우리는 못 나빠 손에 안 잡혀 진짜로 위험해 왜 자꾸 시험해 better quit testing me. Ay, my click next to me. Ay, 눈앞에 보이는 대로 줄 세워서 한 명씩 뚜뚜뚜 rest in peace. On the bird so them birds pull up. On the bird so them birds pull up. Yeah. 다시 갚았어.